outnumbered 2-1, surrounded on all sides, slowly being starved out, and laughing our asses off.
Sound fucking joking. Dobby, get the fuck. What the fuck do you think just flew over your head?
I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the 5-hour siege of Scores Fort. Okay, and before we go any further, I must make abundantly clear that this is in fact an alpha test. So any and all gameplay shown is not the final product and will most likely change. So while I won't explicitly draw attention to any of the bugs, you will probably see some in the background, but just remember it's an alpha, and in case you forget, it's permanently plastered in the top right corner. So, since this is an alpha, many of you will not know the main factions fighting it out in this battle, so I will offer a brief introduction. To the north we have the Remnants. These Roman-inspired warriors once held a mighty realm named the Novan Kingdom, but now their cities lay in ruin and they are but a remnant of their former selves. See what I did there? They now fight for pure survival and to rebuild the empire they once held.
When I say the name, because
The Ancients, however, are the indigenous population that have lived on this land for centuries. Their armour is very Viking/Kievan Rus inspired, and they want for nothing more than to kick you out of their homeland in the name of their gods.
Honor is really important, Bill.
Yes. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Valhalla!
And now let's... wait, what? Oh, right, yeah. There is also a third faction named the Pagans, but they were not enabled in this alpha test, but for the sake of world building, they are southern invaders who have fled their shithole of a home to claim the bounteous lands of Caligo. Oh yeah, this whole map is named Caligo, by the way. But with that brief introduction, let's now zoom in to the main focus of today's video. After a couple days of fighting, the borders had remained largely a stalemate, with skirmishes all along but no real gains. This was due to the numerous forts on each side lining the border and repelling any attacks made by either side. But there was one fort of paramount threat to the Remnants. Over here, north of the ancient town of Fifflebit, the clan NG had built a series of forts in this small salient of land. The most important of them was Scores Fort, and is the epicenter of conflict for today's video. The reason the Remnants needed to take this fort is its proximity to the major town of Mist Hollow. If left alive, the Ancients could use this fort as a staging ground for an attack against Mist Hollow and deal a pivotal blow in the war. As such, 2 previous attacks had been made against the fort by HISP, PLC and RTA, but nothing of significance had been achieved due to a lack of bringing catapults and solely relying on battering rams that tend to be easily susceptible to a storm of boulders thrown by naked men. What the hell is happening?
when I say the name, because
Incredibilis!
The side that overcommits is the side that feeds kits and loses the battle. So everyone just be aware of that, mind where your allies are, always try to be within arm's reach of someone friendly, and if you're a shield player in the main group, keep that bonus.
What is this? What's happening?
Hi! It's my first time.
All the remnants.
Make space for the ram boys.
Use a horn for the charge.
We are so intimidating.
Arrows?
Maybe if it's like a 15th century fort.
They're ramming.
Like they're trying to
Alright,
get
remnants, come on.
Front left.
Okay, back off now, back off, remnants, show some discipline. Pull the shield wall back now. I need men on the right side and the left side of this ram.
out of the way of the ram.
Watch the ram.
Get the fuck out! Ready to move up.
Oh man, that guy is toast for sure.
Okay, everybody get ready.
Support the ram,
Advance.
Ooh, look at
Careful, let the ram.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Full back.
I don't think the ram is coming back from this one.
Pull back.
I did the exact thing.
Pull back.
Where's the ram? I literally called that, by the way.
Let the torches do their thing.
Did I not call that shit?
What was that, Looney Tunes?
That was funny shit. Did I not call that shit? Oh my god.
Remnants, reform your line. Let the torches do their thing.
Hold the ram back! No. Hold the ram back! Yo, they're naked, we gotta...
My keeps, no!
So, licking their wounds and pulling back, PLC put on their mining hats and went digging for coal. Coal is a pivotal resource for making steel, which is then used to make catapults, which would be the key to any future successful assaults. Having mined all they needed, PLC began a game of phone a friend to rally the men. PLC called Sind, and Sind called Hisp. These three clans are some of the largest in the faction, so with their support back in this attack, other clans including VK and FO flocked to the banner of war.
Alright, put your little horsies away.
I have barrels of goodies.
Johnny Wilson, you've done a tremendous job. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's anytime.
After a couple of hours of mustering, repairing armour, gathering food and saying goodbye to loved ones at Mist Hollow, the remnants had shown up in force and were ready to commence their next assault. PLC constructed a camp north of Score's Fort to enable rapid respawning and to act as a convenient rallying point. Sind meanwhile took the coal gathered by PLC, made catapults and gave them to Hisp, as they had veterans experienced enough to use them. On the flip side, the mobilization had not gone unnoticed. Vast numbers of scouts had been seen and adventurous individuals had shown up on radar and given us plenty of hints that something was about to go down. In response, the Iron Legion, Order, OG and NG travelled with all haste to the fort to prepare. I myself was all the way down here in my homestead. Yummers. And so once I heard the call, I hopped on a horse and rushed north to join the fun. I first took a pit stop at Fifflebit to join Order, as I would die without buddies by my side.
I love Super Monkey Ball.
Dude, you like Super Monkey Ball? Pim. Bro, I knew I liked you, dude. Come here, bring it in. Bring it in, brother.
Boss, that's nice.
When you get to this keep, group up on me. We'll hold position, mass numbers. We might not use the horses, because they probably have quite a few spears. But we'll see.
Alright, we're gonna run the path to the keep, and then there's a bridge at that keep. We cross it.
They have a lot of catapult borders, according to our scouts, so... Oh, shit.
But they will never take our freedom! Yeah, just say the end of the speech and everybody pretends I just did like a rousing speech.
I'll Photoshop one in. Oh, I'm so excited. This will be so fun. This will be such a good content. I can feel it now.
We're gonna give these rem nerds what for?
Oh, they're firing.
You think I can hit that Gablin? And my English is broke. Think I can hit that catapult dude with my javelin from here?
Did you call it a Gablin at the start? I'm still processing that they called it Gablin.
Bro, you don't want to fuck my Gablin, alright?
We are Gablin supremacists here.
You can trust him with your javelins. Don't listen to your superiors.
Yeah, don't listen to...
Oh, that's
They
how
have,
that happened.
2 sections, I believe they have a main shield wall, and I think the other one is like a...
That guy got obliterated.
Yeah, they have about 20 to 30 heavy hits. Ooh, that was too close for comfort.
That was a little spooky.
Oh my god. That was...
Can we replace that wall piece?
No, because they're too close.
In this downtime, do you want me to go buy more mead at Ravenhill?
Sure.
Okay, gonna go there now.
Yeah. But yeah, you might have to be quite fast.
So, as the ancients gathered in the fort and made ready for the coming battle, I wanted to do literally anything except stand around waiting. So I offered to go back to Fifflebit to buy more mead for the group. Now, mead in the context of this game is like a health regeneration potion, and so if I could get more, we would have a better chance in any upcoming fight. So as I left on this quick shopping trip, things escalated fast, as in the few minutes I was gone, the remnants had finally decided to push the fort, and were encircling it on all sides. This was it. What we initially thought was going to be a skirmish outside the walls was quickly becoming a full-blown defensive siege, where anyone left outside would be killed and no more reinforcements were coming. As such, the final call was made for anyone and everyone in the area to get inside the fort now, before we were cut off and completely surrounded. I barely made it through the gates before the enemy encircled the fort. At the time I didn't even realise it, but my arrival marked the beginning of the brutal 5-hour siege of Scores Fort. Now, in the beginning morale was high. We had defended this fort many times before, plenty of food, plenty of boulders. Well, maybe not plenty of boulders.
Guys, we're gonna get the rocks ready right here. We need rocks for right here to throw down on them.
Do not throw the rocks. Do not throw. Do not throw. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh. That's
nice.
I'm an idiot right here, bro.
Nice,
Don't waste
bro.
the rocks. No, it's the same guy. It's always gonna be one guy. There needs to be like a rock marshal because it can restrict people from.
What do you mean? They killed the person next to me and now they killed me? I don't get it. I'm new. Okay.
It's just
Guys, I'm new to the game. If I stand out in the open like Ghost Rider, what do you mean I'm gonna die? I don't get it. Oh, if I stand out in the open, I'm gonna die? Are you sure? Dobby, get the fuck in here. It's not a fucking joke. Dobby, get the fuck. What the fuck do you think just flew over your head?
No guys, you're just one boulder away from winning. Keep trying to get those boulders out.
Hold my hand, I'm scared.
One boulder from total defeat.
We're just one more naked getting hit by javelin away from winning the siege, bro.
My hand, I'm scared.
To explain a few things, during a siege in this game, the entire defense revolves around a central fortress keep. In this case, because the fort itself was so small, the keep sat right in the middle of the fortifications. The fortress keep acts as both the defenders' main respawn point and their inventory storage, allowing players to deposit and withdraw supplies, including boulders. That's what made the previous situation so funny. The supply of boulders was completely finite. As mentioned earlier in the video, the remnants had brought catapults this time, and they spent the siege relentlessly bombarding the fortress keep. Once the keep was destroyed, the inventory became inaccessible, meaning no more boulders could be withdrawn, and from that point on, all we had left were the rocks we'd managed to pull out beforehand. What followed was chaos. Any defender carrying a rock would just hurl them mindlessly at anything that moved. To be fair, boulders are incredibly effective against heavily armoured enemies, but the same monkey brain instinct also kicked in whenever a naked peasant wandered into view. The attackers quickly realised this and started sending in lone nakeds purely to absorb the defenders' remaining boulders, while the actually important targets stayed safely out of range. By the time the ancients were nearly out of rocks, the remnants felt confident enough to begin their assault on the fort itself. Their first push came with 4 ladders, the objective being painfully obvious: climb the walls and overwhelm the defenders. Oh my god, that's so many ladders.
Do not do it. Do not rock the ladder. Save the rocks for the infantry clump.
Guys, the best part about this castle is this was like a throwaway castle for us, so they're putting so much fucking effort into this. It's great.
Either way, it looks cool as well.
Yeah, it does.
Content castle.
Content castle.
Once.
Miss me!
You missed me! You have starmate, you got starmate.
Private, kill them all. Kill all of them.
Kids go out. Kids, block them on the ladder. Kids, block them on the ladder.
Queuing up.
Get your ass down, boy. Get your ass.
Come on, move, I want to get there.
Left side.
Oh, you like this, don't you? You like this.
Organize,
Keep trying.
I'm starting to get low.
Watch out! Oh they just
Oh
went
my
right
gosh.
behind. They're all
Nice shot, buddy. They pulled a me with the catapult.
Oh, I told they don't know how to use catapult, bro. I told.
Yeah.
Push.
I hate to be a stupid person.
Bad push. Do not push that.
Now, the first attempt to climb the walls resulted in a total failure on the side of the remnants. The ancients had thrown some of the last few boulders they had on the clumps of gathering men, which severely hampered their attempt to climb the walls, as they were either staggered or killed outright. Along with this, some members of the Iron Legion had brought with them some oil flasks, which are small incendiary bombs that excel in destroying structures. They threw these flasks from atop the battlements directly onto the siege ladders to destroy them, completely removing the ability for the remnants to scale the walls. At the same time, OG and Iron Legion, along with members of various other clans, attempted a sally out through the courtyard to surprise the enemy and potentially break the back of the siege while they were distracted. A few remnants were caught off guard and killed, but the vast majority of forces quickly reorganised into a shield wall under the direction of FO. After a brief standoff, the Ancients realised they were severely outnumbered. This sally out was only ever meant to be a surprise force, and so once the element of surprise was gone, they were at a serious disadvantage and so retreated back into the fort. Learning from their mistakes, the remnants surged forward and completely surrounded the fort permanently from all sides. Half the remnants would begin breaking down the front door using swords and oil flasks, and stopping any more attempts to break out, while the other half would continue to apply pressure to the walls with numerous ladder attempts. Likewise, the Ancients now needed to split a portion of their force to stay downstairs and hold the front door to prevent a total collapse of the defence. My clan, Order, was assigned this duty, and although the force sent downstairs was small in number, we made up for that by holding a narrow choke point that negated the enemy's number advantage. Make them pay for every inch of ground.
Okay, boys, make a U-shaped formation on stairs and entrances.
No, don't do that. No.
That's bad advice.
That's a terrible idea.
That's the remnants. They're just putting bad thoughts in our heads, boys.
Slaves, and we shall take you all as slaves to rebuild it. Oh, more ladders.
Worst case scenario.
Should we back up at top floor? They're trying to ladder.
0%.
I think
they had and NG has top floor. NG has top floor.
Yeah.
They are destroying our useless gate for right now.
No, not on twig walls.
They are trying to play psychological warfare, saying everything will be destroyed, but it won't work. We will just rebuild.
They're too disorganized, gentlemen.
A future for the ancients. In our ancient ways, we always come back.
Type shit, sir.
Some stuck.
There's some. To the door. Everyone to the door.
Okay.
Ladder, go for ladder.
They're breaching on a ladder.
No, we're falling. Oh god.
I don't think they're gonna get our front door. Maybe push it off the top.
I'm gonna check upstairs to see if they have it under control. Oh yeah, they're more than fine.
Okay, good.
No, don't
Remnants push! Remnants push! Push the door! Push the door!
Go home,
Push the door!
We got this. Push in. We fucking got this. Push in. We got this. Push in.
Do not push the door!
Push the door!
We can still push.
Guys, I think we should push the door.
Do not push the door!
Guys, I think we should push the door.
I think I got it.
Take the saddles off.
Do not go inside though, you'll just waste
Don't worry,
it.
you can die in medevac.
Remember?
Oh, the door, it's open.
Push in. Kill.
Boys,
Oh, he died.
front's open.
Let me through.
Got them up.
Fucking meat grinder.
Welcome to the meat grinder, boys.
Will it blend?
There's a lot in there.
Stand. Don't press.
Don't go in.
Go for it inside.
Push forward! We're almost in! Push in!
By this point in the siege, we had reached the 3-hour mark, and although things were looking dire, we held vital choke points on the ground floor and the first floor, which meant even though we were outnumbered, we were holding strong. There was one major issue emerging, however: food. We were genuinely beginning to starve, as no one expected for this siege to last this long, and so we had never really considered the fact that hunger may be an issue. We were ready to fight and die to the last man, but at this rate we would starve before any last heroic stand could take place, as the remnants could just wait us out. But there was one small factor that may just save us. Food does sound good right now.
This out yet? I know, I'm actually kind of hungry talking about food.
Yo, remnants at the front door. I'll give you 6 silver if you bring me some food. 6 whole silver.
They're starving. You hear that?
No, I'm just gluttonous. I'm fat. Okay.
They're starving. Do not feed them food.
No, we're plentiful of food. I just love food.
They're fucking.
I'm so full, I don't even have to eat.
Yeah, you know what? I'm so full. I'm down to literally. I'm down to like 2/10 hunger.
There's one more berry in the corner if somebody needs it.
I put another one.
Oh my god, thank you. I was so hungry.
No problem.
Never mind, I'm fully back. We'll wait out this siege. I won't lie, I'm gonna have to do a lot of LARPing to make this vid more interesting than it's gonna be.
Yeah. And then we
this
stood
is why
here
I,
for an hour and a half.
Really, this is why I dislike these kinds of fights, is because you're stuck in place and you wait for one side to get bored.
Basically, despite the fact that we were starving, food was still somehow trickling in. But how? Well, every fight that broke out upstairs usually ended with a few remnants dead, and their bodies were often close enough for us to recover the supplies they had brought with them. That food was then distributed throughout the fort, and while it was barely enough, it kept many of us alive and fighting. Without it, we would have lost long ago. The remnants weren't mindless in their attacks either. Throughout the siege, they had attempted several different strategies in hopes of finally breaking the deadlock. First, they had used battering rams to chip away at the outer walls, hoping to create more breaches and catch the defenders off guard. And while they did manage to break through the outer layer, the central keep was effectively its own structure, and its walls couldn't be destroyed. Now, this game is still in an alpha, so I won't judge it too harshly, but this is probably the biggest change I'd like to see. At the moment, attacking forces are limited to a handful of narrow, pre-built entry points that are incredibly easy to defend, and I think that removes a lot of the creativity and freedom an attacking force could otherwise have. When that failed, the remnants pulled back and brought up a catapult alongside the fort in an attempt to cause some serious damage. They positioned it at a perfect angle to launch rocks straight through the upstairs doorway, killing any ancients caught in the path. The first 2 volleys were devastating, cutting down huge numbers of defenders, but the ancients adapted quickly. Instead of standing in the open doorway, they began waiting off to the sides, and only stepping forward when they needed to block enemies from entering. The final and most goofy plan involved using an absurdly long ladder to scale not only the outer wall but the entire fort itself. There was an opening in the ceiling of this room, and once the ancients realised what was happening, they flooded upstairs and rapidly killed the few remnants who had actually made it onto the roof. After seeing how quickly the attack collapsed, the remnants abandoned the idea entirely, though I have to admit it was funny to watch. In my opinion, acting as a complete armchair general here, if all of these strategies had been coordinated and launched together, the remnants could have done some serious damage. Unfortunately, each attempt was too disconnected and spread out to truly overwhelm the defenders, and so for the next 2 hours, the siege settled into a brutal cycle of pushing forward and being pushed back, over and over again with no end in sight. Well, that's not entirely true. An end was coming soon. Yeah, try and take the flag, losers.
The fort's still stands. You're not talkative today. Why aren't any of you talkative? You're all so chatty all the time.
Hey, should fortress.
Maybe you just can't hear us.
Sounds like I hear defeat in some voices.
Oh, get fucked! Get fucked! Get fucked!
Oh, yeah, spank your wares, boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I almost got hit by that.
Don't have a lot of food on.
Was there any food on those bodies?
Fucking job, lads.
I'm really scared that Boulder will go through the door.
Watch out.
Oh, there's more kids gone to the
now, you better be scared.
Catapult.
Oh,
that's so scary, boys. I'm watching you guys die.
Wait a letter.
There you go.
Caribbean. Incoming Boulder.
They'll have to shoot a little more to the right.
That's the tallest ladder I've ever seen in my life.
Get on the top ladder. Come on, please.
Let me get it. Oh, damn. Why is this ladder taller? How did you make this? What the fuck?
Chop.
Get up.
Go down.
Yeah, nerd, stay out of our castle. Have you never heard I'm the king of the castle and you're the dirty rascal?
Your high-level avatars, you might have the stamina for that.
Welcome to the meat grinder.
Welcome to the bone zone. You're gonna get boned.
Hold on. If they stay there, we can
Name a remnant fort that's lasted this long under siege. Name a remnant city that's lasted this long under siege. I can name a few.
You're gonna die, Hugger. You're gonna die, Hugger.
Up on the roof.
Clear the way, clear the way, clear the way at the base so people can get in.
Meat for the meat grinder, boys.
Shit.
Nice.
Oh, they're making a whole lot of food. They're making a whole lot of food. First floor.
I think we won it. Oh.
Move, guys.
I'm really hurt, Johnny.
Move. Let me in.
Johnny, bro. What's this? Avatar number 4, number 5? Every test, eminence. Every test.
Other side, baby. Other side, kill.
We need to get inside before the catapult. See the catapults.
Don't say that.
Loot and get back in, loot and get back in. Don't stand too long.
Who else needs food? I honestly have a full inventory of food. Oh, how is this Zipper Gamaru in?
If you drop some, I'll make sure to keep some downstairs.
I need some food.
Alright, here.
You need to.
Okay, this is just for the people downstairs, so I can't pick up all that, so you pick up the rest.
Don't got any better weapons, dude.
Guys, I would really love to leave this castle with my 2 cabbage seeds, so if you can stop attacking. Oh my lordy lord.
Alright guys, this is what's gonna happen, okay? When I give the signal, us here downstairs are gonna push out NG, and the second floor guys are gonna drop down behind them, and we're just gonna fuck them up.
ETA?
Come on, this could be sick.
Should I
1
eat
minute.
now?
Yes, everybody eat now.
Come on, we can do this.
And when we run out, when we move out, don't shift. Don't use shift, just walk out, save your stamina for swinging.
Alright, get ready.
Food in the corner, though. I put food in the corner.
Swap to slash.
Alright.
Ultramites! Your world is destroyed! Surrender is your only option! I choose death!
Go!
Yeah! Holy shit.
Did we actually manage to hold them? That's insane.
This was an insane fight.
Holy fucking shit, it was fucking insane, bro. So we fucking survived this shit.
Oh my god. And an OG
And I still have my avatar. Holy shit.
Also,
yeah, my character is a war vet now.
by boat,
I
and then
showed
suddenly
up
the big
hours
wave came
ago
up.
with this one avatar.
Yeah, this guy is now a war vet. I'm gonna try and keep him alive.
Oh yeah, look at them already. Are already showing up with supplies to rebuild the castle.
relief already.
Holy fuck.
Every test, Remnants.
Good shit.
Every test.
Well, that was a very satisfying end. At least now I have a very good video plot.
You just have to cut out the middle 3 hours.
We should pretend that doesn't happen.
Filler there, but it's alright.
I'll make it like One Piece. I'll make it 7 hours long and just have a filler arc. The food thing was so funny though.
Yeah, I agree.
If they just stopped giving us food, it would have been over. I got down to 1/10 and I was just stopped swinging at one point.
Yeah, I would have starved down there.
Honestly, even now I'm shocked by the outcome of this siege. 5 hours of being relentlessly attacked over and over, and just like that it was ended in a few minutes. I would have loved to do another animated segment, but honestly I'm burned out right now. And I have an exam tomorrow, so this is the best I can do. While the forces downstairs pushed forward, all the defenders upstairs jumped off the wall and landed behind the remnants. Pinned on both sides and sandwiched, they were genuinely slaughtered, and the back of the siege was broken in an instant. The remaining forces that were surrounding the fort had their morale shattered, and they were completely routed from the siege. Now that an opening was made, relief flooded in from the rest of the faction. Art had brought a caravan of supplies to stem the most immediate threat of running out of supplies, and elements of many other clans rode in to offer their swords to the fight. We had done it. What seemed like a hopeless last stand became one of the greatest fights in the game's history. We were outnumbered, outsupplied, and completely surrounded, but we never gave up, and while this was a major victory for the Ancients, the war would not end here. More influential and cataclysmic fights would happen in the coming few days. But that's a story for another time, and if you want to see that and you've made it this far, I suggest liking and subscribing, as I'm so close to 1000 subscribers, and I would love to create bigger and better Anvil videos if the support is there. This video was made during a really busy time for me, as it's currently exam period at my uni, so ignore any glaring quality issues as I did the best I could under the time that I had. But at the end of the day, if you enjoyed this video, that's all that matters. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.